You are watching API Masterclass where we are learning how to build a production grade API, and today we will learn how to create a health check page. Okay, so what is this health check page? So this health check page basically checks the health of all the service that you are using in your project. So in our project we are using MongoDB, Redis and RabbitMQ. So these are servers that are running, and we in our app we are consuming it, right? So we have to write a health check page that checks if we are able to connect to all the service or not, and this health check page is used by automated system to see if your app is running in a healthy way or not. If it finds some of the service are not running, it will immediately give a trigger. It will immediately give a alert to the concerned person or to the concerned team to check why our app is not able to connect to the, say for example, MongoDB, because MongoDB might be down or Redis server might be down. So we need a mechanism to detect immediately if our health is correct or if any of the service is down, so that it will alert the concerned team on time. And we as a developer, we have the responsibility to give a health check API which will monitor the health of all the service that we are using and return an appropriate status. So if we are returning 200 status in the health check page, that means everything is okay. If we are returning a 503 service unavailable, that means something is wrong. Okay, so let us quickly build the health check page. So what I will do, I will come to service and I will create a new file and I will name it as health service. Okay, and what I will do, I will export a service method. Okay, so export const check health status. Okay, and this will be an async function. It will take request and response. Okay, then first what I want to do, I want to list all the current service along with a particular default status. Okay, so I will say const health status equals to, okay, first status is MongoDB. Okay, and I will mark it as unknown. Okay, I will initially keep it as unknown, as and when I start testing this service, I will mark it as okay or down. Service is down or service is okay. Then I will say Redis. Okay, this is also unknown. And what other service we have? So we have RabbitMQ. Okay, this also I will keep it as unknown. Okay, then I will create a default health status. Okay, or the overall health status. So I'll say overall health status, that means 200. So if I encounter any error or any connection problem, I will change this to 503. Okay, then first what I will do, I will try to check the health of the MongoDB. Okay, so I will create a try catch block, and all the service that I will check, each of them will be in an individual try catch block. If I try to add all of them in the same try catch block, what will happen? If in between a service fail, the subsequent service check will not happen and the service will be unknown. Okay, so if we have to check each and every service, we'll keep them in different try catch block. Okay, so now we are working with Mongoose, so let us import Mongoose. So I will say import Mongoose from mongoose. Okay, and then I will say await mongoose dot connect, where it will connect. So we have the mongo URI. Okay, so I will say process.env dot mongo URI, right? And what we have to do, we have to pass the database name. So I'll say replace. Okay, then we'll replace this bracket curly braces 0 with what? With db with db name. Okay, and we'll import this db name constants.js. Okay, then if this status is successful, what I will do, I will say health status dot mongodb equals to okay. And if we are coming into the catch block, what I will do, I will say health status of mongodb equals to down. And what else I will do, I will say overall health status equals to 503, right? So the MongoDB connection is completed here. Then we will check the Redis. So I'll add a try catch block. In try block, what I will do, I'll say const Redis client equals to new Redis. This type of connection we have already seen. Okay, so Redis, and what has happened, it has imported Redis from IO Redis. Okay, then we'll pass the configuration object. So host will be process.env dot Redis host, and port will be process.env dot Redis port. Then what we will do, we will do a ping to the Redis client. Okay, so const ping result, okay, equals to await Redis client dot ping. Okay, then what we will do, we will check what is the response. So if ping result equals to, so what will be the result of ping? Of course it will be pong. Okay, if this is the case, then health status of Redis is okay. If this is not the case, then what we will do, we will put it in else block. Okay, and health status of Redis is down. Okay, and what we will do, we will in the catch block also copy this one, and we will add this line also. So if there is any exception, the Redis, I'll mark it as down, and I'll change the overall status to 503. Then we will check the health of the RabbitMQ. So I will add a try catch block. Then what I'll do, I'll say const connection equals to await. Then what we will do, we will import the AMQP library. So I will say import AMQP from AMQP lib. Then we will use it here, await. Okay, AMQP dot connect, and what we will pass, process.env dot rabbitmq rabbitmq URI. So if this connection is successful, I will say health status, okay, dot RabbitMQ equals to okay, and await, okay, connection dot close. Will close the connection. And if this is not the case, if it is coming to the catch section, so I'll say health status dot RabbitMQ equals to down, and I will change the overall health status to 503. Simple. Then what we will do here? So we have checked all the status. Now what we will do? We will send the response. So response dot status. Okay. What will be the status here? Status will be overall health status, and JSON. What JSON we will pass? We will pass the health status object. Right. So our health service page is done. Now all you have to do is link it to the main index file. Okay. So here what we will do, this is the function name, check health status. So first what we will do, we will say import check health status from health service. Then before the ping or after the ping, anywhere, what we can do, app.get. okay, we will attach a get path to health check. Okay, and which method we will attach here? We will attach the check health status. Okay, so we will attach it here. Okay, then I'll come to Postman and I'll come to health check page. Okay, then what I will do, and if you see, we are getting this error. Okay, DB name. So we will come here, and DB name should be inside this bracket. Okay, so our app is now running. Then we will come to the Postman health check API. Okay, and we will try to send a request. Okay, so if you see MongoDB is down, then we will send it again. Now it is okay. That means it took some time to connect our app to the MongoDB. Till that time it was showing down. Okay, now if I send the request again, then everything is okay. And if you see, the status is 200. Okay, now what I will do, so every service in my system is running in Docker. So what I will do, I will bring the Docker page here to show you. Okay, so MongoDB or the Mongo service, Redis and RabbitMQ is running. So what I will do, I will stop the service. Okay, so this service is stopped. Okay, now we will come to this page and we will send the request again. So now if you see, it is sending, it is trying to connect to the MongoDB. That's why we are not getting any response till now, but after some time it will exhaust all the attempt and it will say failed. Okay, so let us wait and see. Right, so if you see, MongoDB is down, your status is 503, service unavailable. Okay, now what I will do, I will enable the MongoDB service. Then what I will do, I will send the request again. So now if you see, we get the OK status. The same thing I can do with Redis. So I shut down the Redis servers on the other screen. Okay, then if you see, we are getting the error logs. Then what I will do, I will send the request. This will also take some time. Right, so if you see, the Redis is down and service is 503. Okay, so from the other screen I will enable the Redis. So if you see, the logs at the bottom has stopped, and if I send the status message or the health check request, now it is okay. Similarly, I can do that with RabbitMQ. So I shut down the RabbitMQ in the other screen. Then I will send the request. So it will immediately say down. Okay. I'll enable that one back. I'll send the request again. Okay. So it is taking some time. Okay. So now if you see, it is saying okay. So this is the basic health check page. If all the service that we are using, if we are able to connect to them, that means the health of our app is okay. It is healthy. Otherwise, it is unhealthy. And this API is used by automatic systems to see if the server or if our app is running properly. If not, it will immediately trigger a alert to the concerned team. So this was a small video. I hope you enjoyed this video, right? So this is a very important part of having a production grade API. Okay, feel free to share your comments. Let me know how you like the video. Give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends, and I'll see you in the next video.